Look at this. Look at this. My trophy. Look at this guy. Look at this. It's beautiful. Huh. Look at this. Dead. 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 They actually die kind of fast. I didn't think they'd die that fast. That's crazy. Just taking a few screenshots here. Remember this moment. It's probably not often I'll try and go after them, but they are pretty easy to kill. I'm telling you. Stasis rifle is the way to do it. Let's get one from down here. Look at that bad boy. Alright. Well, we'll have to put... I think you can put screenshots in picture frames and put them in your habitat. Let's get a little size comparison here. Here, I don't know when this guy's going to despawn. That's why I'm trying to do this quick. Let's get the prawn. Get the prawn right there. And the stasis rifle, I only used about half its battery too, which is kind of neat. Okay. Now get the prawn logo out of there. I want the prawn. There we go. That's good. Alright. Well, fresh kill here. Easy clap. Oh, it's like perfect that it got propped up on that little, this like tree thing. That's actually perfect. No more Ghost Leviathans, well, this guy will respawn eventually, but you know what I mean. Look at that. Hunting. Smile. Say cheese. Well, thought I'd just share that little bit there. What's going on, guys? Warcheer here, and we're back with another episode of Subnautica, and what you see before you is the base that I have built. The last episode, I believe I only had a very small part of the space built, and you can see I went a little overboard. Okay, I get it, right? Like I probably didn't need all the extra space and like the neat little like overhang, but I figured why not, right? Because I think a big part of this game, at least for me, is, you know, the crafting, the customization, similar to Minecraft, right? That's one of the reasons Minecraft is so great. Yeah, you don't need much to beat Minecraft, right? To go to the end and kill the Ender Dragon, which is like the end of Minecraft. But, you know, whenever I played Minecraft, I always built big bases, you know, really extravagant, and then eventually you'd beat the game. Or not. Minecraft's a little different. Minecraft's a game where, like, you know, you can literally play the game just to build stuff. Whereas this game, it's more story driven, but it's the same thing, right? You can, you know, build bases that are, I guess, almost endless. But anyway, let's give you the grand tour. So we have 2 bays. I originally had 4, but I feel like I didn't need 4. And now I only have 2 sea moths. Sea moths, by the way, as well. The other one is in the Cyclops. So this is bay 1. This is the prawn bay. You'll see this platform I put here, just because this height is so great. I wanted to make it easier for the prawn to just line up without hitting my thing repeatedly and damaging it. We have a little box here, you know, called the exo gear for the exo suit. You know, it's got a few of the extra arms and stuff. And there's our prawn suit. Right now I have 4 armor upgrades in it just to make it nice and beefcake over here. And I didn't even know this would happen. I didn't know these things would connect like this, which is kind of neat. But we have our sea moth. And we have moth gear. You know, put a lot of the extra compartments and stuff I had. And then I went and made a bunch of torpedoes for our explorations down into the abyss. This neat little Y-prong here. Thought that looked kind of cool. Use some glass. And here we have our grow beds. We'll get to that in a sec. But here is my storage room. I went around. I got some materials. Not all these are full. Like the gold's kind of full, but that's because like with the prawn suit I was mining tons of gold. I did find 1 chunk of nickel just on the outskirts of the Lost River, but we'll be getting more of that soon. Little mod station. So these I figured 2 lockers each is enough, right? The entire outside is reinforced to keep it even, and then the inside is all windows, so you can see the grow beds. These are just the comms that go straight up to the glass tubes. And here we got some more things that I'm not going to need a ton of, like rubber, lube, mesh. I only made one locker. We got lithium, magnetite, diamond, organics, which is anything organic. And then we have our nuclear reactors, which we got 2 of. Do we have water? Let me see. Let me go get some water. Let's get some water.
Seek fluid intake.
I'll get it.
Vital signs
I'll
stabilizing.
get it. We got these bad boys. Put in 4 water reactors, or water synthesizers, water reclaimers, whatever you want to call them. And then I put in, not you, 2 things for salt. Over here, got 2 things for water. Let's put you there. Yeah. Once those things of salt are filled up, I'll probably not take the salt out of these anymore and just get the water out of them. This wraps back around. Got our seamless bay and our prawn bay. A little bit of plants there. This took an immense, and I mean an freaking immense amount of titanium. I spent a good 2 days. This video is being recorded about 2 to 3 days after the last one because it took me so long to get all the materials for the space. Yeah, there should be lead in here, but my uraninite store is kind of overflowed because I kind of got obsessed because I've already burned through like 7 reactor rods, so I got obsessed with like making sure I always had power. So I gathered tons of that, and then I made a bunch of reactor rods so I, you know, have some in stock so I don't have to constantly make them. So yeah, I did that. Got our lead, uraninite, titanium. Has 3 lockers because, you know, titanium. I made sure I had a good bulk of that. I made a bunch of these ingots down here. We basically made packed mules out of the sea moth, and we just gathered resources for days. We have our scan room. The nice thing about being down here is we can scan for things like gel sacks, magnetite, rubies. There's more stuff that pops up. We can scan for uraninite, all this other cool stuff. Got a window. I took the mods from my other scan room since I'm not going to be up there much, and I put them in here. And it's cool. Like this, like being down here, you can literally see the geography. Like we're like right here, and then there's walls everywhere. You can see a little bit of the floating islands, and then this, that looks down into the Lost River. That tunnel right here, you can see that. It's kind of neat. 2 power cell, 2 battery. Got a radio, which we have some transmissions to listen to. We have our fab. Obviously, this is like the little center here. One thing you'll notice, if you can tell, like maybe it's a little bit more fuzzier, that it looks like maybe there's a little bit more frame tear or whatever. It's because with larger bases, that happens. It's not too bad, but just in case anyone was wondering about that. 2 aquariums, which I have yet to fill. Probably put some neat looking specimens in there. Got our lounge. You actually can get chips from this, so that's actually kind of neat. I really like that. I won't give you much. Got 2 coffee machines, 2 benches. This is the lounge, right? The lounge. Come down here. This is the captain's quarters. As you can see, I am the captain. I would have like a 70-inch flat screen LED 4K, but they don't have those in the game. So we made do with this. We got our desk. We still have to put some toys on the desk, although I did make another Markiplier doll. Because he is one of the premier recorders and players of Subnautica. We got our bed so we can pass the time. I don't know if you can put a skylight in. If you can, I might do that. Or I might put 1 window in here. I don't know. So let's close the bulkhead. We'll go out the other side. And I was surprised that with 2 nuclear reactors, like I'm still like lacking that much power. But I guess the fact that the base is this huge, because the bigger the base, the more power it does draw. Yeah, the bigger the base, the more power it does draw. And you know, those water things, those things that make the water reclaimers or the water filtration systems, they use a ton of power. I remember my old base, like as soon as I put those in, man, like the reactors would just constantly need fuel. So that's one reason, I think. anyway, you know, they're beefy enough to keep us going. In here, I'm not sure what this is going to be for yet. It's kind of like an empty room that I had just in case there was anything that I come across in the late game that, you know, I need at my base. It can go here. Empty grow beds for whatever I need to grow later. Food room, right? This is actually perfect timing because I am getting quite hungry. So we will crush some of these lanterns. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's plant more. Cool. This goes back across to the lounge. You know, it's just like a grid pattern base. And then this comes back to one of the other reactors where we had our, you know, magnetite, you know, diamond, our organics. Let's go outside now, and we will give you the kind of aerial tour, I guess. So, being down in the crater of darkness, we do need light, because, believe me, without all the lights I have, this place is pretty freaking dark. Over here, I just thought it was cool, because, you know, the motion. I put the little spotlights, and they kind of just move around. And makes it look more like a military installation or something, you know, with all the spotlights. Each multi-purpose room also has one. The scanner room does not, because it's got this stuff on it, obviously. This, similar to the reason why I built that platform, is for the prawn suit. Because this one, like, I'd come up from exploration or whatever, right? And I'd be like, you know, I'd be like right around here, and I'd be like looking up and be like, okay, I gotta like line it up. And like, I would like keep running into my thing, and I would like be damaging it and stuff, and I didn't want to do that. So I figured I'd build a nice little platform, so as soon as I get on there, I line up with the center, pop right in. But what if I want to, you know, not have to run all the way over there and back and back and back and back and back and back, right? I want to be a little closer. So I made this platform, which I put 2 floodlights on to make it nice and lighted up. So I can land my prawn here and just swim right into here a lot faster. Before, I was jumping like into here, but I would like hit these poles, or I would hit, you know, the sub, and again, I didn't want to cause more damage. Because the prawn suit does damage things pretty quickly. It does a lot of damage. So that's why that's there. And now we can look at our grow beds. I put floodlights in 3 of the spots. As you'll see, it's nice and symmetrical, or asymmetrical, I guess you could say. But this side of the base has all the doors. There's one there, one there, one there. That side doesn't. So there's floodlights in all corners that aren't doors. We have gel sacks for aerogel. We have our deep shroom for the hydrochloric acid. And because we no longer have access to infinite amounts of these, I made some acid mushrooms for batteries. Blood kelp. Yes, we are in the blood kelp zone, but it's right here, so I don't have to go far. These roost cradles, I don't really know what these, if these have a purpose, but they look really nice. And there was a couple on the ridges surrounding here, so I decided to make those. And as well as the ghostweed. It's literally the same thing. You'll see, like right where my little cursor is there, and there's ghostweeds, and they glow. And I think the bioluminescence part's kind of neat. So we put some ghostweed in. If I need this room for growing stuff that's important, I'll just take that out. But I do have these, which have nothing in them yet. Life Pod 2 sitting there all sad looking. And then I put windows in all the tunnels. Like I said, all the multi-purpose rooms have the reinforcement, because believe me, this base, especially because I built all this glass, it got down to like 0.7 hull strength. So like if I built one more thing, I would have started popping holes left and right. So, and this is literally because I felt like before the Cyclops was literally just sitting like over here. It was just sitting there, right? It didn't feel like it had a place. So I built this overhang, and that kind of gave it its own, in air quotes, moon pool, I guess you could say, right? I've heard rumors that they will be adding, or could possibly be adding, a Cyclops docking bay. Although that thing it'd have to be giant, right? Like it would have to actually be like the largest, one of the largest pieces in the game besides like the Neptune rocket, and a platform for that. So I added this, and it took a while, but it was mainly glass. Like I just had to get a bunch of quartz, and there's actually an incredible amount of quartz in this valley, so I would just turn the scanner on, just run around and grab quartz. So yeah. And it is pretty easy to get this thing in and out without hitting anything. You literally back it up, right, to about here, and then you just go up a bit, and then you go whatever direction you want. I probably won't be taking this thing too many places other than deeper, because any place I have to go, I'll probably just get in the sea moth and go. The Cyclops is going to be meant for the deep exploration, like when we go deep into the Lost River and then down into the lava zones, because we'll need to transport things like the prawn, and the prawn suit is slow, so you know the Cyclops makes a nice quick transportation of that. But this thing is also pretty like vulnerable to like, you know, leviathans too, so you know I don't want to be trekking it all over the place and having it get blown up. Although we do have shields. So the Cyclops, nothing's really changed. This is reactor rod storage. I had nowhere else to put them. I'll probably eventually, if these all get full, which would be a lot of rods, I'd probably just take them back to my base and put them in the lockers there. I wish there was a way to just like get rid of them so they didn't like build up. Up here, same thing. Nothing crazy. These are all empty now, except for, yeah, there's an extra sea glide, some med kits, some extra power cells I made, creature decoy, just an extra mod I had. You can see there's a, I gotta rename, actually I can't do that here, but these are both called wraiths, and I made them the same color. Made all my stuff the same color, it's kind of like a theme. Got our decoy tubes. Nothing's really changed here. We got all our mods. Fabricator. Power cells. You got our food. I can't wait to make ion power cells and batteries because they last so much longer. But that is the tour. That is everything I've done. Like I said, at the end of the last video, I went back and watched it, and I believe I had that built. I think I had this square built, this square right here, but I had no windows, no reinforcements, no lights, nothing. Literally just this square, and it was pitch black. It was dark. Cyclops was sitting back there a little bit, and I had said that when we come back, we'd have a PogChamp base, and well, that is exactly what we have. And the moon pool legs are being very cooperative as usual, so you know it's almost nice. It's actually almost nice that like these don't spawn. Like sometimes this leg isn't even here. You know what I mean? But I mean it kind of makes sense, right? It's underwater, so like you can see how it could kind of float, right? And yeah, it kind of makes it nice like that. So what we're gonna do now, because I really had nothing planned, is we're going to listen to some radio transmissions, and if that doesn't give us something like immediately to do, we're going to take our prawn deep into the river. Now, I probably will attach it to this video. When I'm editing, I'll probably edit it into this video. But when I was making my base, I had just about finished. I was pretty much done, right? And I was like, you know what? Let me take the prawn into the river real quick. So I went into like the very front of the river. When we go in there, I'll show you where the skull is, and that's about as far as I went. So I didn't really go exploring too much. But I'm like, I'm gonna go in here, and I just want to look around real quick, right? And I saw a ghost leviathan, and he's swimming around, and he's like attacking all the river stalkers. He's coming at me a few times. I'm like, you know what? I want to see if I can try and kill him. So I whip out the handy dandy stasis rifle, right? And I shoot him with it, and I caught him right in the head, and I swam up to him, and I'm knifing him, and I don't know how much health this dude has, so I don't know if I'm just wasting my time or what, but I eventually killed him. After a few of those, I killed him. And the key is, you hit him in the head with the stasis rifle shot, and you knife, and you watch the stasis bubble because it'll shrink and kind of fade, and before it has a chance to do that, you hit him with another one, and you basically stun lock him. And I eventually ended up killing him. And so that'll be a little snippet that I probably put at the beginning or end of the video, or right here when I'm talking about it. so that you can see that. Because he will respawn, so he'll be back there. He should be there when we get there. But anyway, let's listen to a radio transmission to find out what the hell is going on.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
What? What does that mean? Yeah, is somebody hunting me? Huh? Boy, I'd be careful. See this? I've taken down Leviathans with this bad boy. Stasis rifle really is like OP. Like, if you're worried about Leviathans, like, I don't care what you're riding in, whether it's the Glide, the Moth, the Prawn, or the Cyclops. Like, if a Leviathan of any kind shows up, just get out, shoot it in the face with your rifle, and just knife it to death. It'll die.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, see how nicely that works? Look at how close here, and just bop right up. Let's see. So we got the drill arm, and you got the grappling arm. Okay. So let's rock and roll. And I can always take the grappling arm off. If we need to pick stuff up. The Ghost Leviathan should be back. Got our copper ore. I'm not really going to be mining anything but nickel here. I've gotten plenty of resources. Point where I don't need anything but nickel and kyanite right now. Especially like uraninite, copper, gold. Like, there's so many gold deposits around my base. Like, not even down here, just like right around my base. There's like 5 or 6 that I haven't even mined, and that would fill like an entire locker. Like, it'd actually be easy. Yeah. So the Ghost Leviathan despawned because and the cool thing about it is, like, I killed him like right up there, so he literally fell, and like his body was like draped over this like root here, or whatever this is, and it was like I strung him up like a trophy. It was crazy. It was perfect. And then one of these guys messed with me, and I quickly ended him. Yeah, high internal titanium. Probably should have brought food and water, actually, right? Oh, nickel ore. Wow, that wasn't even planned. I wonder where that boy is. Oh, and this is the skull. The skull I'm next to here. This is the one that I said that I went to. Oh, there's also another thing that we gotta do either in this episode or the next that I discovered while I was building my base. So this is basically the first time we found nickel ore. I found one chunk right at the entrance to the river there, a little ways back, when I was in here fighting the ghost. And I didn't even know it was like a mineral, because like this looks like nickel ore looks like a rock. It doesn't look like an actual thing you can like pick up like most of the other elements do. So I almost like skipped right by it, and the only reason I saw it was nickel is because I like dragged over it with my little crosshair here. And it said nickel ore, and I was like, oh, damn. Crystal and sulfur is another thing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take off my, no, not Enterpron. I want to take off, where's the upgrades? There we go. I'm going to take off this arm real quick, because I don't really need the grappling hook to get out where we are. And I want to grab crystal and sulfur without dying in these brine pools, because these brine pools will destroy your health, like faster than being attacked by like a creature would. They do a ridiculous amount of damage. More nickel ore? More nickel ore. This is nickel ore. No, it's silver ore. What's this? Oh, I could use you. I could use you. I could use that. What are you? Nickel ore. Yeah, nickel ore is, we're really gonna need that. Now we can build one of the depth modules, I believe, for the Cyclops. Because I think MK3 for Cyclops needs kyanite, which we won't get till we go to like at least 1,000 meters. But I believe MK2 requires nickel ore, and I think the prawn needs kyanite as well. I'd have to double check. We definitely have plenty of nickel ore now, though. So let's see how much. What do we got in here? Oh yeah, so we're fully loaded. We are fully loaded. Let's transfer all of this. I wish there was a way to do this without getting out of the prawn. I don't think there is. Yeah. Yo, they're fighting. Look at that. Wanna fight? I'll ruin your day, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Lithium. Not really in the mood for lithium, boy. Why don't you off? You're gonna get hurt. Yo, does this Ghost Leviathan not respawn or something? Cause like, I would have seen him by now, like for sure. Like, I literally would come in, not even to the skull, like literally just to the first cliff that drops down to these brine pools, and I would see him immediately. Like every time I'd come over here just to like see the Lost River, just to glance at it, I'd always see him. Like right now, like I would definitely see him. I don't know how that works. Does it take like a certain amount of time for them to respawn? Because all I hear are those river stalkers, which are those like mini wannabe Ghost Leviathans. What are you? Silver? What are you? More silver? What are you? More silver. See, like, I'm like never gonna run out of silver because there's just way too much silver. Okay, so silver you can tell is like a tad more metallic. I figure I hit this nickel deposit and I hit one more, and I'll have enough nickel for a while. Because not many things require nickel. So it's not like I'm ever going to need like, oh, you need 40 nickel to build this. It's going to be like you need maybe 3 nickel max. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice. But it'd be cool almost if like there was more things that required nickel. Same with kyanite. Who knows, maybe if there's ever a future DLC or expansion or update or whatever, maybe more things will require. Maybe if like prawn got an MK3, but then they would have to like make a reason for you to have to go below 1,700 meters, whatever the MK3 is. Okay, so that's going back towards there. Let's go over here. Look at these. Fresh ruby. What is this? Is that a... That's a titanium, or that's a shale lithium on top of a ruby. Yeah, there's the lithium down here is free. You don't even need to like mine it. It's just free. Yeah, 3 silver ore deposits right in a row. That would be almost a locker of silver right there. Dude, I literally, like, the Ghost Leviathan's just not coming back, I guess. Perfect. I definitely would have seen him. Like, I definitely would have. I don't know how that works though. If he was gone permanently, like, I guess it would be kind of neat, right? But maybe it wouldn't be that neat. I don't know. I told him not to mess with me. I really did. I'm like, dude, you're gonna stop attacking me. Because, like, I'm in here just walking around, like, looking at the place. I scanned a few of the floor, like those, like, little amiibo gel thingies on the floor there. I was scanning some of it just to, you know, get the data. And, dude just kept attacking me. And I was in my prawn, right? So, like, he wasn't doing much damage. I gave him a fair warning, though. That if he messed with me, I would take him out. Alright, where did that... Oh, I'm going in the brine. I'm going in the brine. Up. All my inventory's full. I need the prawn to pick it up. That's right. What is this? Nickel. More nickel. Yeah, I'll take you. And I'll take you. Alright, I think I'm like pretty much full. Yeah, are we full? Are we full? Yeah, alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Alright, so this, I think this is the way we're gonna go. I'm gonna like run back to the base real quick and drop all this off. And get some food and water to take with me. Oh yeah. I don't know if I quite wanted to go down here yet. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want to. Not quite. That looks like we're going down. I don't even know if we're gonna. I don't even know if we're gonna. Wow, that's deep. Yeah, I don't know. I hope we can go that deep. MK2 depth mod. So, Cyclops normally can go to 500 meters. That's its base depth. The MK1 gives it 900. MK2, I'm gonna guess. Let's see, 5 to 9 is 4, so 1300 maybe. Seamoth, MK1. And jump jet upgrade. So now I just need the thermoreactor and the MK3 for the Cyclops, and I believe we will have made. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. We'll have made like every upgrade for all the vehicles. Now these. This goes here. Yeah. So let's take out some armor and let's put in that and that. 1300 meters with the prawn suit's kind of nice. Cyclops 2. Okay. See how deep this guy can go. Probably 1300, right? Is that what I said? 1300, yep. And then MK3 is, see, 4 or 5, it's probably 1700. I'm guessing they just go in, you know, 400 jumps. Alright, so now let's go throw these armors in this mod thing here. Because these armors are, they can be for, either the Seamoth or the prawn. Okay, so I'm going to go get, let's see, what grub? See, I don't have like food that I can carry with me, because the plant food that you can carry with you is it'll rot. So here, I'll get that. Actually, no, because I don't think I can cure it. I have to cook and cure. So I'll just grab these guys. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely better. Okay, so this alien... Oh, yeah, right here. See? I was up here looking at... Because, like, these walls are usually littered with quartz, right? And I'm up here, I'm looking around, and I'm like... Ooh. Alien light, right? So I followed it to this one. I was like, ooh, another one, right? And I'm thinking, like, are these just random, really? Like, did they actually just put these random lights out here? So I followed it down here. And then it dropped down here. I'm like, alright, we're in a pit. And I was looking around. I'm like, ooh, cave entrance with another one. Let's go in here. And voila, I found this. And I was like, okay, okay. But what does it need? What kind of tablet? Purple tablet. Let me in. What do we got? What do we got? What is this? Oh, we got ion cubes. I'm gonna scan one. I should scan one. I already scanned one, right? Scanned one a while ago. So I guess this is an alien cache, right? Now I'd heard that throughout the map there are alien caches. There's alien like bases, like there's the disease research facility, there's the thermal plant, there's the enforcement platform, which is the big rail gun on it. There's a containment center, I believe, is another one. And then there's these caches.
Integrating new PDA data.
And these caches are just this. Like, they literally have ion cubes. I think they're all similar to this. And I think there's 3 or 4 of them around the map that just free 4 ion cubes. Which is, like, crazy high capacity energy. Oh, yeah, these are the photos I took of, well, this is one of me. That's after I killed the River Stalker, but these are the photos of the dead Reaper Leviathan. Look at that. It literally just hung right up on the branches there, like a trophy. Look at that. I was like, yeah, he bent over backwards. I was like, dude, I've messed you up. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, that's the voice log we listened to. Alien data, thermal data, alien sanctuary beta. This antechamber consists of a series of data hubs, each adorned with an ion cube. These are networked up to the main terminal in parallel, presumably to ensure data integrity over time. Unprecedented data complexity. Stored data was scanned into the system at local terminal. Original data source was organic in nature. Evidence suggests that this antechamber served as a sanctuary, last resort for aliens that built it in the event of catastrophe. They could retreat here and somehow transfer themselves to the data hubs for preservation. It is unclear whether the other members of the alien species ever returned here, or how many souls are backed up on the hubs, but the data stored is far too complex to reconstruct with the little information available. Okay, so that was like one of their little fallbacks. Spinefish, something I scanned. Obviously, we were just eating those. The me boys, like little things that I was talking about earlier, little gel sack thingies. And what a regress shell thingy that I found. Okay. So, yeah, we got some ion cubes. So finding those is going to be important because I think they might have something to do with being able to make ion power cells and or batteries, which are super long lasting. Oh yeah, there's that regress shell thing. I also found something else out. Apparently, the time capsules you find are left behind by other players, and they have a chance to just spawn in other people's worlds. When you leave the planet on the Neptune rocket, you apparently have the chance to make a time capsule that you can fit like 6 items in, and you drop it on the planet, and it'll spawn in someone else's game, and it can help them out. So whoever I found that power cell left me an ion power cell and an ion battery. That person is the real MVP. I know, like, I'm leaving mine, like, I'm leaving them an ion power cell and ion battery. I'm gonna leave them like 2 nickel ore and 2 kyanite. Like, I'm gonna leave them that late game goodness. Let's go drop these off in here. Tech. More ion cubes. Orange tab. You know what? I'll carry 2 ion cubes with me in case I need to, like, you know, use them for something. I don't know. I don't know. This is the part of the game where I, like, don't know a ton anymore. Like, everything that I usually saw was before this point. But we can go deeper than ever before. I think the deepest I've ever been is around 650, 700 meters. Oh, but now we can go deeper. Way deeper. Alright, we're gonna take the plunge. Whoa, we're going down. Impact. Wow. 800 meters. That's a new record. Oh wow, there's another drop. Damn. Huh! And we are just falling. We are just falling. Now these rivers are deep. Some gold right there. What is this bad boy? Some more nickel. Silver. I think we don't even need to get more nickel. Like, we actually have enough nickel for, like, the rest of the game. Oh, what is that? Is there more baddies down here? What? Okay. What do we got here? What is this? What is this? What is this? Ooh, we're going over there next. Oh, I got too close to a hot vent. It's probably pretty warm down here, right? Oh, what is that? Okay. We came in from that way, so we can go that way, or that way. Huh. Can I scan this? Leviathan skeletal remain. This doesn't look like any Leviathan I've ever seen. Sea dragon. Oh, this is what the... Wow, this is what the sea dragon looks like. Yo, that is gonna suck. This thing looks beefy. It's got a... Look at the mouth on this thing. I could fit in it. I could fit in his mouth. It's got... Look at his arm. Okay. That's gonna be fun to fight against. Deceased. Gargantuan fossil. Grass powder. There's clearance, mass physical trauma to the head. Damage to spheres like it caused death. It must occur somewhere nearby. Damage consistent with high-speed collision with solid object. Age, something in the environment. Self-preserved remains. Okay. 1,000 years. Bone growth. Just creature. Was in the egg-laying stage of its life cycle. What the hell domed this thing? Where's the head trauma? Where's the impact thing? This? That skull that we found in the other room was like a little bigger than this, so it's like that, because like whatever that skull is from is like not in this game. It's just like must have been here on this planet like many thousands of millions of years before these. But this thing's pretty big. I mean, you look at like our machine here compared to that. All right, we're going to alien facility first, cause I said so. Bruh, back off. Grappling hook. Facility, something facility. Oh, damn. What the heck is this? Oh, there are warpers. There are warpers. It's like a maze down here.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Yeah, and finish your sentence.
Detecting an alien broadcast. Linguistic analysis reads, caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within.
Yeah. And saying I shouldn't go in there? What's this? Button? Do I stand on it? It's like a button. No? Alright. Alright, so there's gotta be a way in here, right? No! Let me bag in my prawn. Oh, no, wrong button. Let me drink some water. Eat a fish. What is this? Oh, I thought it was kyanite. There's gotta be a way in. There's gotta be. What the hell? Yo, what was that? I've never heard that before. Oh, wait, is there one right here? Go right here? No? Where do we get in this place? There's gotta be a way in, right? My just Oh! Wait, I think there's something up here. Let me just... No. Oh, I gotta let my boost recharge. I think this is the entrance. I think this is the entrance. It is! What do we have? Ooh, ion cube. I'll take that. Give me that free ion cube. I got a couple of those now. And
The walls in this section are substantially reinforced,
what does this take?
indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed.
I should have brought the purple tablet. Well, we'll have to come back and grab that. gimme, 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 gimme. Maybe I'll find another one in here. Okay. Da-da-da. Out of my way. Drill it out of my way. What is in here? Oh yeah. Whoa. Free data.
Integrating new
Free
DNA
ion
data.
cubes. The heck? It's like different species strung up. Can we scan? No? Oh, wait, I can. Sea dragon egg. Rib cage. Rib cage samples. Ray specimens. I haven't seen this ray yet. Okay. Is that a purple tablet? Alright, let me go get some oxygen. I'm gonna go get a full breath of O2. I don't know, there might be another way in. But okay, so over here. So oh, I can go right into this thing. Wow, what is this? Another big creature. Scan it. Skeletal remains. Remains of a research specimen. Remains of a giant research specimen. Not just any research specimen.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life
Ooh,
forms
more data.
were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study. Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Self-warping quarantine enforcement unit. So the warpers, these things, I knew they were like... part machine. Warp parts. What is here? Scan you. New. All right, we'll do a self scan real quick because it said probably should, right? Warper sickle. F is a self scan.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report
Pulmonary.
recorded to data bank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
Oh no. We're getting all kinds of messed up. I love how like that happens and then back to normal. Okay. So we got some data we gotta listen to. Right. We got new voice logs. We all just heard those. Let's go here. Advanced theories. Bacteria report. I've been here for way more than 2 weeks. Some ray specimen. Sea dragon. Let's read this one. And this large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized without the means at the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen. Yeah, because those things are giant. It is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg laying incubation process. What is unclear. Data downloads, scan data. Its digestive and pulmonary system are replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Programmable hunter / killer avoid. Wow. Terminal data, damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter. Closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impact with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling, facility sinking, collision, sea floor. Breach detected in containment. Unit 7 Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed, specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to off-site sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Planet. So that's probably how that little sea dragon died, right? It hit this place because it had. Okay, I see. So the sea dragon hits this place because they had the eggs. It had its eggs because it said the sea dragon was in the egg-laying state. Okay. So these idiots stole from these sea dragons, and that's the whole reason this whole thing happened. Or the whole reason. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is about the actual, like, Kara disease. So, for discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion of Outer Worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core worlds. 143 billion. Damn. That's multiple Earth populations. Okay. Okay, so most of the stuff was killed when this place like sank. Either the aliens killed them or just like being trapped in here killed them. There's more data we gotta get, but I gotta come back with another purple tab. Well, which direction? We came from that direction. Right? No, we came from that direction. So... I'm gonna head back towards the blue tree. And then in the next episode, we're gonna head over that way. Bam, right Right into the pillar. Alright. Sort of. Want a face? Want a drill? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because this is, ooh, rib cage. Where's the tree? Is it that way? I think it's this way. Is it this way? There's a big tree. Yeah, it's this way. Alright, so yeah, in the next episode we are going to head towards the blue tree. Because we still have... Right, we can like... can eat this. Drink that. Yeah, we're pretty good. Alright, so in the next episode we're gonna explore whatever that is. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Subnautica.